the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, a dominating performance for them in Game 2, and they're looking to continue their hot streak tonight with another win. These guys have to feel pretty good splitting Games 1 and 2, now at home and somewhat in control of the series at this point. Kenny, how important is it now for them to take Game 3?
A loss negates everything that they worked for in the first two games. So they can't have that happen tonight. They have to set the tone for the rest of the series.
Whoever wins this game jumps into the driver's seat of this series. Home crowd's going to be hype. I can hear the crowd behind us now. It's about to be crazy. Got to win this game and take this lead, baby.
Just about time to start this one. We send it down to Kevin Harlan.
There is a buzz in the air here at the Phillips Arena. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first two games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Atlanta, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
And as we've got a few moments here before the tip, let's go to David Aldridge, who was able to speak with Mike Budenholzer. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks continue to build a team-first culture. Mike Budenholzer talked about how the players believe in each other and enjoy playing together. You hear it from the players themselves. They hold each other in high esteem, they play unselfishly, and they're having fun doing it. They're still called Spurs East, and you can see why, Kevin.
All about winning together, David. Thank you. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal, the incredible backcourt tandem. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Bogdanovic in at the three. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. It's stolen by Schroeder. And the layup falls. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night. Atlanta on D, 4-point game. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
They completely dominated the pace at which this was played. They scored at will, and it was on the road, even more impressive.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Hardaway, passes it to Millsap. Howard in the post. Gortat's there. Howard can't hit.
Great possession with an even better shot. Disappointing it doesn't go.
And Wall kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Beal. To the wing right side. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Off the left rim and out. Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Down low. It's stolen. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. All with it. Gortat with a screen on Schroeder. Wall dishes to Morris. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Well, Markieff Morris likes to get his points without having to put the ball on the deck.
Now here's Schroeder. Howard with a screen on Wall. To the left wing. Here's Millsap. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw dropped for Millsap. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by Schroeder. On defense, the Wizards. Howard with a screen on Wall. Hardaway for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And Howard sets such vicious screens. It's like running into a brick wall.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Beal. Shoots the 3. Wall, no luck. Atlanta leading by 3. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. There's the feed to Howard. Sefolosha dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Hardaway. Millsap kicks to Howard. Banked in off the glass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
It's Wall with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's a big-time finisher around the rim. Wall makes it look easy.
It's stolen by Morris. Beal against Hardaway. Beal the pass to Wall. The dish to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta leading by 3. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Dishes it to Sefolosha. Pass to Howard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
For Atlanta, they have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far. That's good from Howard. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
Millsap grabs the miss.
You know, he's had a tough quarter shooting the ball, but one thing you have to give him, he's fighting out there.
That's good from Howard on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
You cannot allow Beal to just catch and shoot. That's a warm-up shot for him.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. Now Sefolosha. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle, here's Millsap. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gortat with a screen on Schroeder. Morris outside. Beal from long range. And again, Washington with the triple.
From the opening tip, he's been active and working for good looks. He's been pretty accurate.
And here's Schroeder. Kicks it to Cephalosha. Feeds to Howard. Gortat with the block.
The swat by Gortat. He doesn't chase blocks, but he can send them back.
Wall sets a screen for Beal. Wall against Hardaway. And Wall kicks to Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The Hawks trail it. Schroeder dishes to Hardaway. Howard kicks it over to Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Howard with his screen on Wall. Schroeder passes to Howard. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's doing everything he can to help stretch this lead. He's working hard, converting at a high percentage of them. Nice.
Now here's Wall. Morris a screen. Gortat with a screen on Hardaway. Back to Wall. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 1.
That's called battling your way for the second chance opportunity. Gortat is a real handful.
The pass to Millsap. Here's Cephalosha. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Hawks have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. First free throw is good. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Mahinmi's checked in for Gortat. Jason Smith comes in for Markieff Morris. Porter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. Second free throw, no good. Wizards have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Beal drives in, can't connect from short range.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
To the paint. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got 12 points in the game.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Jennings with the ball. And stolen by Bazemore. And Ilyasova kicks it over to Schroeder. Howard with a screen on Jennings. To the wing on the left. Bazemore for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game. Jennings kicks to Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Screen by Howard. Schroeder dishes to Ilyasova. He feeds it to Bazemore. Screen by Howard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Delaney. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Porter with the screen for Jennings. Screen by Smith. Jennings passes to Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Boy, both these teams came into this game ready to go at the offensive end.
Bazemore for three. Washington with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, I think Porter's good enough shooter to be a zone buster, able to find the seams, hit the mid-range.
Ilyasova is screen on Jennings. Jennings against Schroeder. Down low, and it goes out of bounds. One off Mahinmi.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Great anticipation, just a little late getting his hand in there.
Muscala, he's checked in for Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. And that one is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Nice ball movement by Washington. And Beal kicks to Mahinmi. The game now all time.
Listen, this guy's got the green light at any time, but Beal with the nice look to set up the open shot.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
1:49 left in the first quarter. Now here's Jennings. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They get it back.
What a great opportunity. Nice open look. You'll take those anytime you can get an uncontested shot.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Wizards now. They trail by 1. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. He kicks it to Jennings. Mahinmi, a screen on Schroeder. Jennings dishes to Mahinmi. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Jennings kicks to Porter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Top the key, Bazemore. For 3. Beal pulls it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backdoor.
The Hawks trail by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Passes it to Bazemore. Jennings against Schroeder. The feed to Muscala, and it's Schroeder in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Drops in the tray. Muscala's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
There's Beal with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beal's got 12 points in the game. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Wizards. They lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age.
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one who taught me my form, I followed through, and still to this day, she yells at me if I miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
To be sure. Now, I'm just not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking once she beats them in a game of horse.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
You know, this lead built partially on extra possessions, and if you control the glass the way they have, you hold a crucial advantage.
So on the floor for Washington, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Oubre, and it's Wall, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. To Muscala. Now the dish to Millsap. Rebound, Washington. Porter passes to Wall. Here's Bogdanovich. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, that's just a nice decision by Wall. Found him wide open.
Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Millsap. The baseline J. And that's good for 2. Millsap's got 5 now. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Picked his pocket. Inside, here's Humphries. And he overshot that one, missing. Porter kicks to Bogdanovich. And the layup is good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Millsap a screen. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Muscala misses. Washington leading now by 7. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
Humphrey sets a pick for Millsap. Dishes to Hardaway. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. For Washington, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And Bogdanovich kicks to Wall. Another one falls for Washington.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Feeds it to Muscala. Millsap a screen. There's the screen. Shot off the pick. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
That pushes it to double digits. And it's a 12-point Washington lead.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Mike Muscala. And then for Washington, Gortat has come in for Mahinmi. And Markieff Morris subbed in for Porter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Millsap down low, covered by Morris. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Paul Millsap. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kicks it to Humphries. The pass to Millsap. Picked by Humphries. Off the screen. They get it back. Delaney covered by Wall. And there's the 3-second violation. Wizards leading by 10. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. To the inside, Gortat, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, very confident inside. I'll tell you, Gortat's mentality, if you don't foul me, I'm scoring it every single time.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
This guy was the 57th pick back in 2005. Safe to say that Gortat has outperformed his draft position. That is one of the more formidable big men in the game.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Hawks trail by 10. Passes it to Humphries. To the right side. And the dunk by Humphries.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. There's a screen by Gortat. And Wall kicks to Gortat. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Gortat's got 6 points.
The pick and roll game paying dividends. Wall with another delivery.
The feed to Millsap. Picked by Humphries. And the shot is good. He's got 9.
You know, he shot well in the opening period, but since then he's been absolutely dominant.
Now Wall. He feeds it to Morris. Rebound, Atlanta. Millsap's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Humphries. Now the dish to Millsap. Picked by Humphries. And the basket is good. 11 points for Millsap.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Wall passes to Bogdanovich. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Morris, and it's sent back by Millsap. Now here is Cephalosha. He's covered closely. Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Millsap misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
An open look for Wall. And again, Washington no good.
If he were shooting even a little better, they would have a much bigger lead.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Millsap. For the 3. Again, Millsap missing. Washington leading now by 6. Outside, Wall. And it's good for 2. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the defense didn't bother him right there. Wall able to convert.
Millsap a screen. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. So for the Wizards, Smith checked in for Gortat. Beal comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. Washington's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Morris with a screen on Schroeder. Jennings dishes to Morris. He used that pick to get in close. Morris has got 5 points so far.
But how about the efforts and instincts and hustle on the pick and roll by Morris? Nicely done.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
It's ridiculous to give up that many points in the paint. You know, I think he'd like them to play a bit more physical.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Hawks trail by 10. Over kicks to Ilyasova. Beal with the steal. Inside, here's Oubre. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Wizards have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. Free throw, good, Oubre.
Now remember, you know, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
Here's Smith. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 6.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
In just about every phase, they have dominated. Lockdown defense, explosive offense. This has been special.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Hawks have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. The first free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. And Washington has possession. Screen by Smith. And Beal kicks to Smith. Pass to Oubre. Dishes to Morris. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ilyasova, a screen on Jennings. Out to the right wing. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. And he makes the first.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Washington. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's Oubre. Up and in on the layup. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
You know, it makes it more impressive that it's on the road in front of a hostile crowd. This is terrific, terrific game.
Quarters checked in for Kelly Oubre. The Hawks have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. That's good from Schroeder. Wizards leading by 13. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Schroeder's got 9.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Yeah, he didn't need any assistance on that one. He had it handled all on his own.
Screen by Smith. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Cephalosha. Porter in the corner, just 5 to shoot, and the 3 off target. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Bazemore kicks to Howard. Feeds it to Cephalosha. Screen by Howard. In the corner, Bazemore with it. The 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Smith's got his 3rd rebound tonight. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. The Wizards with another miss. The Hawks trail by 11. Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. The lead now cut to single digits. He's got 15.
And Howard's release is a little unconventional, but it works. The D must pay attention to him from that range.
Jennings kicks to Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. 9 points for Markieff Morris.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Cephalosha passes to Schroeder. Screen by Howard. Kicks to Bazemore. Wide open. Now the pass to Cephalosha. 55 seconds left here in the second. In the corner, Bazemore with it. And here's Ilyasova outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Jennings. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Morris. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Just getting a hand in the face makes all the difference. That was the case there.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's stolen by Morris. Smith outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
Here's Cephalosha. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Tabo Cephalosha. 2 shots. Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Cephalosha. And the Wizards making a change here. Cephalosha hits both of them. Three seconds left, and it's Smith laying it in. Smith's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Wizards lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. And guys, for the Wizards, this could be the pivotal game in this series, and they're playing like it. They may not be running away with it just yet, but you could just sense in the first half how focused they are on grabbing that 2-1 lead. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
Their lack of execution surprised me. You know, they had a lot of turnovers off sloppy ball handling, which goes back to the fundamentals. And I know we say it all the time, just make the simple play. And this is why. Without giving away possessions, they'd be a lot closer in this game.
That, sadly, wraps up the halftime show. The third quarter set to begin in just a few. We'll see you right here, though, after the game, so you have that to look forward to.
Kenny had so much more to say.
Welcome back to Atlanta as you get a look at the famous facade of Phillips Arena, home of the Hawks. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this Round 1 playoff matchup. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
Yeah, I don't think we can expect them to do anything other than lean on him in the second half as well, especially as the stakes get raised.
Washington leading now by 11. They've got Howard. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Millsap in at the 4-man position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And it's sent back by Howard. Hardaway against Beal. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Off target from outside. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal dishes to Gortat. Hardaway against Beal. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Wall outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Hardaway kicks to Millsap. Sefolosha passes to Howard. A stupendous finish in traffic. Howard's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta.
And like Shaq in the past, it takes a ton to stop Howard on these shots. Simply bodying him sometimes isn't enough.
Now here's Beal. He's got 12. Here's Wall. Count it from 12. Wall's got 8 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Oh, no doubt. They've struggled to defend with any kind of effectiveness. That's why they're so far off the pace.
Here's Millsap. Rebound by the Wizards. At one point, they led by 16.
Struggling coming out of the break, just 1 for 4.
Beal dishes the Wall. To the left side wing. Morris kicks to Gortat. Knocks it loose. Howard with the steal. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Back to Schroeder. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Out to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder dishes to Sefolosha.
Coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go 1 for 5.
Wizards leading by 11. To the middle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Washington shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Shooting 1.
Gortat, no good on the free throw. For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Hardaway has got 8.
The defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Passes to Bogdanovic. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 13.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Boy, this feels like a developing game of one-upsmanship. Love to see teams try to outdo each other like this.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, not surprised by this timeout. I mean, the damage he's inflicted from deep has been pretty intense. They have not been able to keep him off that line.
Schroeder against Wall. Here's Cephalosha. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Millsap a screen on Beal. Here's Hardaway. He feeds it to Millsap. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. He's got 13.
That's inside-out basketball. Just pass out of the post to set up the jumper.
Wall passes to Morris. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Beal. They get it back. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Now here is Cephalosha. Screen by Howard. Schroeder dishes to Howard. Gortat with the block.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
For Atlanta, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Atlanta making a switch here. Humphries checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Oubre's checked in. That one is no good. Wizards leading by 10. And Wall kicks to Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
It wasn't wide open, but that's a look he's got to create, guys. He's got to finish that. His teammates count on him.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The Wizards shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
All 4 of Bradley Beal's brothers chose to play college football. The outlier and the wiser choosing round ball.
Millsap a screen. Launches it. Oubre pulls it in. Wizards leading by 13. He kicks it to Wall, to the paint. And Gortat gets it to go in on the assist from Wall. Wall's got 9 assists now tonight. Wall against Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder passes to Millsap. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Got that one up quick. 10 points for John Wall.
Defense leading to offense. Wall with the anticipation, making it all happen.
Schroeder with the ball. He's got 9. He dishes it to Millsap. They need this. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Wall against Schroeder. The feed to Oubre. Six to shoot. Back to Wall. Wall missing again.
Oh, it's a great look at the basket. Sometimes you feel like the shot is good, and it just comes up that much short.
Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Here's Humphries. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J. Here's Wall. He's got 10. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Back to Wall. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Wall. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Wall works hard to get shots from right there, uses his quick feet really well.
Now here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. Howard with a screen on Beal. Hardaway kicks to Howard. Off the screen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The Atlanta making some changes. Mike Muscala is checked in for Humphries. Ilyasova comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Gortat. Smith comes in for Oubre. Porter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jennings in for Beal. He hits the second from the line. Washington leading now by 14. Now Wall. 12 points for him. To the inside. And it's blocked. And here is Ilyasova. Poked away. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Ilyasova. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Here's Wall. Outside Jennings. Outside Wall. The 8-footer. Second shot opportunity. Down low, Mahimi drops it in. Mahimi's got 8 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Schroeder with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. And Ilyasova kicks to Hardaway. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Schroeder passes to Ilyasova. From about 16, the shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Screen by Smith. And Wall kicks to Smith. Wizards passing it around. Wall's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 14. Ilyasova dishes to Schroeder. Bazemore for 3. Rebound, Washington. Mahimi's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Jennings passes to Wall. Schroeder against Jennings. Back to Wall. Screen by Smith. And John Wall with the 3. He's got 15.
I tell you, he's getting after it on the offensive end. Wall is doing work.
Muscala.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Mike Muscala. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Wizards leading by 16. And Wall kicks to Jennings. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Bazemore. Pass to Hardaway. Here's the screen. Now here's Ilyasova. Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Schroeder. No good from outside. Washington's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside, Wall. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. And Wall kicks to Mahimi. Here's Muscala, guarded by Mahimi, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. Up top, Jennings. He's guarded by Schroeder. Outside, Jennings. Ball's knocked loose. Smith kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. From deep, Wall. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Bazemore misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Wall dishes to Smith. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Schroeder and the rejection by Mahimi. Porter passes to Jennings. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. He gets it in there. Ilyasova's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, the accuracy on that assist was perfect. He hit him in the dead run, exactly where it needed to be.
And that one's good by Porter. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Well, when Porter gets that kind of room to operate inside, he's extremely dangerous.
Wall against Hardaway. The dish to Schroeder. From deep, Ilyasova buries the long-range jumper. Ilyasova's got 7.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
What a slick bounce pass. Got it into just the right spot for the shot.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now Wall. He's got 15. From deep. And the miss. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Washington out in front, leading by 17. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. The Hawks trail by 17, taking a look at the Wizards. The always dangerous Wall and Beal are the backcourt. Porter and Morris, the duo at forward, and it's Mahinmi in at the 5 spot. Now here's Schroeder. Bazemore for 3. Morris with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Wall. Here's Mahinmi. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul at the line for the Wizards. Ian Mahinmi at the line for 2.
Tucson.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 18. And here's Schroeder. They set the screen. Pass to Muscala. And Ilyasova kicks to Sefolosha. Shot clock at 5. Here's Schroeder. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 assists. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Porter.
What a terrific-looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
Atlanta's shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Schroeder with the ball. Off the pick. Rebound, Washington. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Howard's checked in for Mike Muscala. And a change for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Beal from long range. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now, here's Howard. Almost, but it rolls out.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
That's just great anticipation. Slid into perfect position to challenge the shot.
Here's Morris. And lots of contact there. missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
You know, Gortat only averages about 2 free throws a game for his career, and for a guy who plays as physically as he does, that's pretty surprising.
First free throw is good. Atlanta making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Wizards. And he can't hit the second. That one good for 2.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Howard kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. And they get it. And the shot is long.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Folks, we call it cooking. Bradley Beal is working offensively.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Schroeder kicks to Millsap for the 3. Again, Millsap missing.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
You know, and this is where your leaders need to step up. They need to force a shift in the tide.
Now, here's Wall. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Schroeder. Dishes it to Millsap. Screened by Howard. He used that pick to get in close. And that's now 17 points for Millsap.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
And Wall kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Wall. Goes back up. Morris. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
He's showing off a polished skill set, is Markieff Morris. Didn't get him the bucket, but earned a trip to the stripe.
Free throw good from Morris. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Smith checked in for Gortat. Oubre comes in for Bogdanovich. Satoransky's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. And Morris drops them both.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
Picked by Humphries. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Morris passes to Satoransky. From deep. Another shot. The shot's good from Smith.
Boy, kept the possession alive with the offensive rebound. You have to love the effort and getting the putback opportunity.
Prince outside. Humphries kicks to Calderon. Prince up top. There's the pick. Tries to keep it alive. Clock is at 3. Calderon for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Humphries. Here's Satoransky. Feeds to Oubre. Morris a screen. And Satoransky kicks to Jennings. Morris with the screen for Jennings. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Calderon. Over to the wing to end the run. Rebound by the Wizards. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. getting it done. Nice ball movement by Washington. And stolen by Prince. Here's Delaney. Sweet little floater.
How's that for a delicate touch? Perfect release on the floater.
Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Jennings kicks to Smith. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Inside. Calderon, that's good.
Come on now, for a guy who earns his keep from long range, that's just too easy for Calderon.
Here's Satoransky, and stolen by Prince. Out to the wing. Now here's Calderon. Back to Prince. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Now Jennings. Morris, left side. From 18 feet away. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Prince. Rebound by Smith. Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Morris kicks to Smith to the left side wing. Outside Jennings. Morris outside. Again the miss by Morris.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Calderon has the open look. Gets to the corner and buries it. Calderon's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you, Calderon is so good at getting his body set to face up on that catch and shoot. He makes that look so easy.
So both teams making some changes here. Wizards leading by 23. Here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in. Wall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
Then effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look so easy. Ridiculous.
Now here's Schroeder. Kicks it to Millsap. 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Millsap's got 19 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here is Wall. And the pass to Morris. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Beal. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 22 points for him.
Now, I'm not sure how much more we could say about this guy's offensive game. He's so gifted. Plays like that are just simply routine at this point.
Floats one. Second chance shot. And again, Paul Millsap.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
And he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
The three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 17 points for Markieff Morris.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Howard dishes to Schroeder. To the wing on the left from the baseline. Another miss by Millsap.
I love the recognition defensively. They know he can knock down that shot, and you stay right tight to him.
Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Courtside against Hardaway. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Passes it to Millsap. Schroeder kicks to Howard. The 11-footer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Wall. Down low. Out to Morris. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Morris. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Hardaway. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now here's Wall. Gortat with the screen for Beal. To the inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Wall. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Hardaway after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Hardaway against Beal. Shot clock at 6. Beal against Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Humphries with the bucket.
Boy, that's some big-time toughness on that play. Tough defense was right there in perfect position, but he gets to the rack anyway.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mahinmi a screen. Jennings passes to Beal. And here is Gortat. Back to Beal. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Muscala. Hardaway with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Bradley, big win tonight. It looked like you guys had great offensive flow. How did you accomplish that?
This is the most fun we had all year. By far. The ball was moving on offense. We were playing great team defense and getting out on a break and scoring. And when you're scoring that many points, it's always fun.
Offense puts people in the seats and keeps players happy. Congratulations, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat. Looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
He was putting passes on a platter for these guys, leading them straight to the basket for easy buckets. He finished with 13 assists. And as good as that total was, it still doesn't reflect what a supreme job he did running their offense.
And that will wrap up tonight's Round 1 coverage of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Jet and Shaq, EJ, we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.